Reyes. No, yeah, I'd like to check somebody into rehab. The name? It's Oliver Laminack. Yeah. For what? He's addicted to catnip. You don't treat that. No, I can't hold. I'm about to be live. I'll just call around and find a place that'll do it. Okay, no thank you. All right, I gotta go. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to episode number 12, Barry on Deck. Thank you guys for being here. I tell you what, to say that I'm hyped about today's show would be a serious understatement. It doesn't even begin to describe how pumped I am for this shit. Guys, joining me today, not only do I have a jam-packed hour number 1, but joining me in hour number 2, you've already seen it. I've already spread the word for you. But my man, Christopher Reid, Kid, you know him better as Kid from Kid and Play, joining me in the second hour of this show. I could not be more excited about this. Y'all think you know this man. You don't know this man. This is the coolest dude in the entertainment business, period, end of story. We're going to get into it. He just does. I mean, what dude as popular as Kid would just do a show with little old me? That's how cool this man is. He's like, yeah, let's do it, homie. You know I got you. Let's get this work. Unbelievable dude. Unbelievable comic, actor, rapper. We're going to get into all of it. We're going to talk sports. You don't know this about Kid, but he actually is a regular on The Ticket in Dallas. He joins them all the time to talk sports. Dude knows his stuff. He's an interesting cat, and he can hold his own in any conversation. So it's going to be an outstanding second hour. So make sure you stick around for hour number 2. But hour number 1, it is going down with a lot of information. All right, I got sports. We'll talk NBA playoffs and brackets. I got Reggie Bush, the sadness with Carl Crawford. I've also got a video and some entertainment news. And of course, I always start off with show updates because we're still getting into it and we're still picking up this momentum and the steam of this show. So I wanted to start off with some news that I'm pretty excited about. The shirts are in. I have them in my hand. They're going to be mailed out. And they're going to be mailed out this week. So this is the shirt. That's the sleeve. You can see there's Oliver. The dopeness is in hand. We're going to make this happen. Now, it might take me a minute to get all these shirts in the mail. There was, as you guys know, I had 125 of them that I sold. So it's going to take a minute. But I'm going to start getting them in the mail. I might do 20, 30 at a time per day. But I promise you they're all going to go out this week. So be on the lookout. Check your mailbox within the next week to 10 days. And your shirt should be in the mail. Let me say what's up to some chat folks. Chris Reyes. Dude, not only was Chris Reyes first. Now, when I was prepping the show and getting everything ready and testing and this and that, I had gone to the YouTubes where this show existed before we went live. And I happened to click on it and look at the actual page. Chris Reyes was in chat an hour before this show went live. 1:11 in the afternoon, and there was Chris Reyes. Not only was that man first, he was ready. So all y'all are suckers in second place. But what's up, Fidel Boo 713, Virginia Buttonweed? What's up, PayPal Pete's in the house? Danny, Aaron, Andrew, Chris Reyes is there definitely. Justin Kelm, what's up, buddy? Danny Clarence, what's up, fellas? Alex Villanueva, Richard, Gregory, Marcus, Uriel, boy, y'all are already in. I love it. Jeremy, Jeremy, you forgot to change your what's it called? Your photo. You're still Joel Osteen from yesterday. That was hilarious, by the way. Donna, what's up, Miss Donna? How are you? Titan Hugo, what's up? Eric Resendez, PK, Penguin Katie in the house. Terrence Gidry, Bryant. I see all you folks. Go golf for Jay Walt, NASCAR Johnny. It's packed. Jennifer Jones. I see you, Josh. Thank you guys for all being here. I appreciate you as always signing in. Wow, that light's very bright. I was very white in that shot there for a second, huh? Let me turn that down a little bit. Okay, now let's get to some other show updates because some of this stuff is really important. Okay, first of all, on the Discord server, I've got the Discord server up and running, and it is happening. And folks, if you're not on the Discord server, you're missing out. Let me show you why. This is a cool thing I got going here. On the Discord server, you get XP now when you're hanging out, when you're chatting with your fellow deckheads, and it's going to start ranking you guys from 1 to whatever on the Discord server. And every month, whoever has the most XP at the end of the month, I'm going to have a giveaway for you. I'm going to give you something. It might be some show merch. It might be some product giveaway. It might be, who knows what it is. But every month, the most active person on the Discord server is going to get something absolutely free. When I did this screenshot, Virginia Buttonweed was in first place. PayPal Pete was second. Jeremy Vinegar was third. Walt was fourth. John Parker fifth. So you can see, if you're on the Discord server, then you're going to be kicking it. And the way you get on the Discord server, the only way to get on the Discord server is to join Patreon. You get access to the Patreon, or you get access to the Discord server through Patreon. So here's the link, patreon.com/barryondeck. You join, you get access. You can go hang out with your deckheads. Chris Davis was in there talking Harden versus Steph Curry and putting people to sleep with his long ass explanations. But it's a lot of fun, man. It's going down over there already. I'm really excited of what's taking place. You got a food channel. We've got lawn talk. We got videos you can submit for me to do on the show. It's an absolute blast on the Discord server. So hop on there. Make sure you join the Patreon first. And here's the different levels of Patreon. If you don't know, I've got a $2 a month, a $5, and a $10. And each of those levels get you different stuff. You get a sticker or a koozie or a drawstring bag, depending. And if you go like level 5, you get everything in level 2. And the $2 level and the $5 level. If you do the huge deckhead level, you get everything. So I'm telling you, man, there's a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of cool benefits. Plus, you're supporting the show and keeping this running and keeping me on air. So I appreciate it. And all the deckheads that want to watch this every day appreciate it. So go check out the Patreon. Here's what you missed also. Now, it's kind of 2 reasons I'm about to show you what I'm about to show you. And I don't want no sass from anybody. All right? No sass from anyone. But last night on the Discord server, I forget who it was, but somebody added a prom picture. And they had a little high top fade and they were with their prom date. And I was like, yo, that looks like my prom picture. And he goes, no, it doesn't. Prove it. So I uploaded my prom picture to the Discord server. And since you guys aren't on there, and there will be more stuff like this that I do on the Discord server, I thought I'd go ahead and show you what I published. Now, this is my prom. This is my prom, 1992. Oh, shit! Who's fancy? Who's rocking the high top fade? What? Look how skinny I was. Holy shit. I look like I ate high school me now. But if you look back then, oh, God bless, was I fancy or what? The sad part is, if you look at the bow tie, look at the bow tie. That's too loose. That's a baggy. That's how skinny I was. They couldn't even give me a small bow tie but yeah, check out the caboose too. Look at that. Not mine, hers. Look at the caboose on that. I'm allowed to, is it creepy if I say that now? I don't know, but that was prom night 1992. I think that girl's name was Tina, if I'm not mistaken. I kind of don't remember no, that's not Oprah. That's racist, Richard. That is not Oprah. But yeah, so I said, you look like kid. Yep, little reason why I showed this prom picture today. 1, it was on the Discord. And 2, look at that hair. Oh my God. Tell me, kid, if a Kid and Play wasn't my inspiration. Real quick, I know I missed a super chat. I got to get this in. Shout out to Virginia Buttonweed. Oh, I got to explain this to you guys. Holy shit. All right. Now, tell me how stupid I am. So if you look at this super chat, it says catnip license plate. Let's go. Let me explain what happened. On the Discord server last night, these schmucks, these yahoos, all got together and challenged me to a contest. They said, Barry, and this happened in the Discord, but they said, Barry, if we can get you 1,500 viewers at one time, all at once, like right now we have 110, okay? But they were like, if we can get you to 1,500, then you would have to get a vanity plate that says catnip, CATNIP. That's what they said. And then I went to the Discord server where all that was happening, and I started looking at it, and I saw where they were talking about 2,500. And I was like, oh, hell no, you're not going to bump me down 1,000 and then have me rolling around with a license plate that says catnip forever? See, you don't understand. A vanity license plate's like getting a tattoo, but for your car. Once it's on there, that's your license plate. So once I do this, that's my license plate. So I told him, I tell you what, instead of 2,500, instead of 1,500, do 2,000 by the end of July 31st. If we hit 2,000 viewers by the end of July 31st, then yes, I will change my license plate to say catnip. And they said they would cover the fees for it. So if you guys can get 2,000 people watching this at one time, that's going to happen. Okay? Now, I don't know what I'm missing in the chat. I don't have time. I don't have time for your foolishness, chatters. Okay, now, what's my other show updates here? Let's see. The Discord vanity plate, shirts are in hand. I believe that's it. I believe that is all the show updates. So now you're caught up. And catnip is... no, catnip isn't taken, Total Dallas. They said it was open. Don't even try to pin me with catnipple. I don't think so, bro. Catnipple, that's not happening. That wasn't the deal. It was catnip. So don't try to change it now. Okay. I do have a video for today. I have a video breakdown for you. I've got a lot of sports really to get to. A lot of good stuff. Let's start with something that was pretty tragic, actually, that broke my heart when I saw the story. And my wife told me about this story a while back, but maybe if you guys didn't hear, Carl Crawford had some folks at his house, and they were having a party, and 2 people drowned at the party. A 25-year-old Bethany Lartigue and Kason Hersey, who was 5 years old. They both drowned. Very tragic. And Carl Crawford was obviously distraught and wasn't even able to speak publicly about it for several weeks. But he finally issued this statement on his Instagram. And it said, "My heart's heavy. The tragic events that occurred at my home will be with me forever. I'm at a loss for words. I've struggled all week to manage my emotions, and I keep thinking of the families of those who've passed and their grief. I know they have it the hardest. They are the first and last thing I think of these days. Please keep them in your prayers. I know they will always be in mine." Man, my heart breaks for him and for the families. I can't imagine having that on your conscience, man. It's sad and it's tragic. And, you know, my wife and I were thinking about getting a pool before I got let go from ESPN. So that's not happening now. But we were in the process of it, and you don't think about those things. You don't think about, man, if I make this decision and put this pull in, one day something bad could happen. But it absolutely can. And I just say y'all keep Carl Crawford and the families of the victims in your prayers, man, because that's a horrible thing. And it's such an innocent thing too. You think, oh, it's just a swimming pool. It's no big deal, man. But so many people die in swimming pool accidents every year. So one, I don't want to be a PSA every day like I was yesterday with don't drink and drive. But man, if you do have a pool, lock the gate, watch your kids, keep an eye on them. You don't get a second chance at that, man. You do not. So just a heartbreaking story. We got a super chat here. Andrew Bowling said, "Thanks for the best 2 hours of the day." Oh, bro. No, man. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. And thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat. But thank you for being here, dude. This is fun for me. I just get to come on here and talk shit and try to be funny and hope you guys like it. So don't thank me, man. I appreciate you being here. Absolutely. Total Dallas said, "Wasn't Carl the one who gave his apartment tenants relief to help in the current economic downturn?" It was either him or Michael Bourne. I want to say it might have been Michael Bourne. That was it. Let me Google it real quick. Yeah, it was Michael Bourne. So, yeah, it was, he was the one, Michael Bourne, that waived rent for his tenants because of what's going on. So class act there too. All right. So one of the things I did want to talk about sports related that I saw, I didn't get to it yesterday, but damn, is that true? Hold on. Is that true, Virginia Buttonweed? 25 child drownings in Texas this year. There was 87 last year. Oh my God. Yeah, something like that, and something like yesterday when we talked about drinking and driving. So preventable, so easy to prevent. Man, that's just heartbreaking. Man, that's God bless. That hurts. Charles Garza said, finally back on an 8-hour day, so good way to end the workday. Man, appreciate you, Charles. Keep working hard, homie. I don't know what you do, but keep doing it. Oh, look at this. Marcus Willis, Barry on Deck, my afternoon time machine. These hours fly by. Good, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the show. Tell a friend. Let's get to 2,000 views. Let's get me a vanity license plate that says catnip. Let's grow this bad boy. Let's take over the city. Let's take over the state. Fuck it. Let's go nationwide. Let's do it. I'm so pumped for this show. Every day I'm more excited to get up and do this show. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Okay, let's get to some serious sports talk here for a minute now. We got the sad stuff out of the way. NBA is talking playoffs. NBA is saying they're wanting to come back. They're trying to get back into the fold. You know, they've been talking about doing it in Orlando at Disney World, and that's a possibility. Players are all saying they're ready to play. NBA is trying to figure out what are we going to do. Now, before I go into the playoffs, understand this. Dame Lillard came out and said, hey, if you don't give us a chance to make the playoffs, I'm not playing. He just straight up said, I'm not playing if you guys don't give us a chance. Because right now, let me pull up the standings here. Right now, Portland is 3.5 games back of the 8 seed Memphis Grizzlies in the West. So Dame's point was, look, we were on a roll. They were 4-6 in their last 10, but so was Memphis. And it's not like they couldn't have caught Memphis. I think Portland's a much better basketball team than the Grizzlies are right now. Although Grizzlies can play, but I would bet on Portland in a series or otherwise. So the Dame Lillard said, look, I'll practice. These are my guys. I'm going to be with them, but I will not play in the games if it's just 5 or 10 meaningless games to get us in shape for playoffs that we won't miss. So he's saying either you give us every opportunity, whether you play out the season schedule and then start the playoffs, or if you have some sort of 7 through 12 round robin tournament where those last 2 spots are up for grabs and the winner gets the 7 and 8 seed, which I'm fine with that too, Dame. But here's the NBA's idea. So the NBA started talking about what they wanted to do for the playoffs. And they were talking about, rather than just going with the bracket of, oh, it's going to be 1 through 8 in the East and 1 through 8 in the West. They started talking about, what if we did 1 through 16? And they're saying, well, instead of doing the traditionals, let's just put everybody in a bracket and go 1 through 16. Now, here's what it looks like on the left is the current, and on the right is the proposed bracket. So on the left, if they started the playoffs today and had the brackets, in the East, you'd have Bucks, Magic, Raptors, Nets, Celtics, Sixers, Heat, Pacers. That's according to the standings right now. In the West, you'd have Lakers, Grizzlies, Clippers, Mavs, Nuggets, Rockets, and Jazz, Thunder. That would be your matchup in the West. If the NBA and Adam Silver had his way, the proposed bracket would be Bucks, Magic, because they would be the 16 seed, so that doesn't change. But the Lakers now play the Nets. So if you're the Nets, who would you rather play, the Raptors or the Lakers? Well, duh, you want to play the Raptors. But if you go to the 16 seed, the Nets now would have to play the Lakers. The Raptors and Grizzlies would meet. The Clippers and Mavs, which was the matchup actually they're in the current format, so that doesn't change. Celtics Sixers doesn't change. But now the Nuggets, instead of getting the Rockets, get the Pacers. And I think that's an easier game now for the Nuggets. The Rockets, on the other hand, get the Jazz. So they get a little easier matchup. And then the Heat and the Thunder would play. So I found it to be pretty interesting that they're proposing this, and it really changes the landscape of the playoffs and who would be playing who. I think it really mixes it up, but I'm going to guarantee you there's going to be a lot of pissed off teams, one of them being the Brooklyn Nets. If you're Brooklyn, no way in hell you want to face the Lakers in round one. It's not like you have a great chance of beating the Raptors, but it's a hell of a lot better than you do of beating the Lakers in the first round of the playoffs. So if I'm Brooklyn, I'm voting no on that. I'm like, no, we're good. Let's just do 8-8, and we'll see in the finals. And you think about it, even some of these fringe upper echelon teams like the Clippers, maybe like the Raptors or even the Celtics, they probably don't like that 1 through 16 either, because it's easier if you have less competition. If you only have 8 teams to worry about making it to the finals, then that's it. So you only have to beat the Lakers in one series, but over there you may have to play the Lakers and the Bucks. That seems a bit unfair to make it. So I like the idea and principle. I just don't think that the NBA or the teams are going to go for it, because unless you're a team that's benefiting from an easier matchup in the first round, most of these teams that it's going to make it harder on them are going to say, hell no. You're not making it harder for us and the playoffs. And you still have to take into account what Dame was talking about, in that, look, man, if you don't give us a chance, because really, if you look at, all right, the Wizards are out of it. They're 5.5 games back from the 8 seed. They're 30 and 35, or excuse me, they're 24 and 40. The Magic are 30 and 35. So the Wizards weren't going to catch the Magic. I think the only teams that really have a beef are the Blazers and the Pelicans and the Kings. They're all 21.5 games out of first, but they're all 3.5 games out of that 8 seed. So the Blazers, the Pelicans, if they want to bitch, plus you could have Zion. So I say if you go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, like Dame was saying, that's pretty cool, because that's going to give you what? The Mavericks, the Grizzlies, the Blazers and Pelicans, and the Kings and the Spurs. So all those teams would play round robin fashion, maybe best of 3 series to determine who's going to get that 7 and 8 seed. I'm in on that. I'd love that. Now, the other teams aren't playing, so they get rest, but I mean, if you want a shot at the playoffs, you're going to have to play a few extra games, right? So that's what's going to happen, though, is Dame's going to do that. They're going to get bounced in the first round after the play-in and be like, well, we retired. We had to play extra games. Well, what's it going to be, man? You were in. Be happy with it. What do you guys think? I'll pause for a second for the chat. I saw I had a super chat, so I'll go back to that. But tell me what you guys think about it. This proposed 16-seeded 1 bracket playoff tournament for the NBA. While you do that, Eric Resendez, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Eric said, can the deckheads go retweet my last tweet? Thank you. What was your last tweet, Mr. Eric Resendez? Let me see what it was here. Did you tag me on it? Was it where did it go? Oh, YouTube, can you put this man's channel on your main page? We need to get to 2,000 views in a live stream. Please help us get this goal. Thank you. I tell you what, Eric, because I'm not a hater, there, I retweeted it as well. You happy? YouTube ain't going to do it, but I did my part. You guys can't say that I was trying to avoid it. When I tweeted it out last night and said, if y'all get to 2,000, I'm going to do this. So I did my part, Eric. And again, buddy, thank you for the super chat. Very much appreciated. Chris said the Blazers wouldn't win that round robin situation. The Blazers are a bad team. Okay. I'm not going to, I don't think I agree. I don't think the Blazers are a great team. I don't think that they win in the playoffs, but I think that they are as good as the Grizzlies. I think they deserve the 8 seed. I think you can make that case for the Pelicans and the Kings too. So that's why I say, if you're going to let those teams vie for that 7 and 8 spot, I'm good with that. Because it's probably going to be the Mavericks that get that 7 seed. And then it's a toss-up between the Grizzlies, Blazers, Pelicans, and Kings. So, I mean, none of those teams. The only team that was really hot out of those 5 teams, and you'd have to do the Spurs too, right? Yeah, so it'd be the Spurs. Spurs were 5-5 in their last 10. The Kings were 7-3. Pelicans 5-5. Blazers 4-6. Grizzlies 4-6, and the Mavs 6-4. So Mavs are 6-4 in their last 10. The hottest team out of those 6 was the Sacramento Kings at 7-3. I think anybody wins that little play-in tournament there. So Titan Hugo said, so there could possibly be a East versus East or West versus West finals. Yeah, I think that's what they're getting at. is that it's just the best 16 seeds based on record. East and West be damned. It literally could be, depending on how the bracket shapes up, but you literally could have the Lakers and the Clippers in the NBA Finals this year. And it would, of course, be a big asterisk, but it would absolutely could be the case. Yeah, and that's true, Dandy Dan. There is no making everybody happy. Virginia Button, we said, I would only consider an asterisk if they went silly with the playoff structure, like single elimination or something. I don't know about that. I think single elimination is too much. Like, I think best of 3, that way you're not playing too many games. You win 2, you're done. I think single elimination it's too much in the sense that it's just too drastic. You know, if you're going to beat a team 2 out of 3, you're probably the better team. But one game, anything can happen. Crazy buzzer beater, a bad call that costs you a foul. I don't know. I think at least having 2 out of 3 makes a little more sense. Excuse me. What's that? Coke is killing me today. All right. Cowboy fam said, I think it's a great idea. New format changes things up and makes it more enjoyable to see different matchups. See, I do agree with that. And one of the things that you get is you get something, you get sports back, but you get something different at the same time. So that's part of the attractiveness to me is that, yeah, it is a little bit different. And you know what? They've been talking about this for a while now. Adam Silver has been saying that he's interested in the 16 best teams making the playoffs. Because let's be real, there's some teams in the East that make the playoffs that are pretty bad. And there's some decent teams in the West that usually get left out. For example, if you had a team like a Portland that goes on a run and starts winning more than they're losing down the stretch, maybe they end up with a 460, 470 winning percentage. That could be better than the Magic. They actually could be a better team that misses the playoffs from the West. So me personally, I love it. I think it's a great idea, and I think they should absolutely do it. So yeah, let me know what you think. You can, if you're watching this later, leave it in the comments. I read the comments on the videos, and I'll be happy to respond when I see it. So there's your NBA playoffs. I'll put that on the screen one more time. Hey, I did want to make a note about something before we move on, specifically regarding the Houston Rockets, since this is most of you are from Houston. I know we got Michigan, I know we got Kentucky, and I know that we have England in the house, but the majority of you are here in Houston. But this old format where the Rockets get the Nuggets, Rockets went 2-2 against the Nuggets this season. The new format, Rockets versus Jazz, Rockets went 2-1 against the Jazz. If they go with the proposed 16-team seeded bracket, I think that's advantage Rockets. If I'm the Rockets, I would much rather play the Jazz than I would the Nuggets in my first round matchup. I feel like, one, I think the Rockets matchup are a matchup nightmare for the Jazz from the standpoint of they're not fast enough to hang with that team. I know they're big, but that could be a detriment. So I like that matchup. I think the Nuggets are a bit more athletic than the Jazz and can hang with the Rockets a bit more. So I think it's a better matchup for the Rockets, but I just don't see this happening, y'all. I just don't. I think there's enough teams that would be pissed off about it that would say, no, we're not doing that. So I see a lot of you in the chat said you retweeted it. So, okay. Y'all really want me to get this catnip license plate. Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. If it happens, it happens. I'm going to do it. All right. What time is it? 2:30? Where's my rundown at? So let's do a little entertainment. I wanted to talk about the playoffs, but somebody messaged this to me, and I think it was Clarence. And this really upset me, Clarence. This really hurt my feelings, man. I can't believe you would send this to me. You know damn well, Clarence. You know damn well that's my best friend. You know damn well me and Alyssa Milano have our text or chat buddies, Twitter DM buddies. You know damn well. And here you are sending me this foolishness where she got roasted, y'all. Oh my God, she got roasted for wearing a crocheted mask. Everyone was like, yo, that's like having a screen door in a submarine. That's like having putting up a chain link fence to keep out mosquitoes. People were just roasting the shit out of her. And look, If it were just a crocheted mask, I would get it. But she did come out and say, hey, assholes. Her words, not mine. But she did come out and say, hey, assholes, there's a charcoal filter in the mask. So, Clarence, y'all leave my girl Alyssa Milano alone. I will not have this slander on my friend that don't know me, but I know her. It's a very weird situation. It's just, we got added to a DM because George Wallace knows both of us, and that's my claim to fame. Let me pick up all these names I'm dropping. Oh, there's my George Wallace name. There's Alyssa Milano. None of them respond to any of my messages, just so we're clear. I'm in the chat with them. They don't give a shit. I'm the only one in that chat that cares I'm in that chat. Is really how. I don't even know how I ended up in that chat, to be honest with you. Okay. But leave my girl Alyssa Milano alone. And I swear to God, chat, I will not have any Alyssa Milano slander. I will get Liddy in this bitch. I will get so Liddy, you guys won't even know. I'll get so Liddy it'll make your head spin. You hear me? You leave her alone. Okay. Let's talk a little. Do you want the video? I don't know why I ask. Do you guys want the video I have? Or do you want one more entertainment story? Because this entertainment story is kind of disgusting. Kind of gross. But it's interesting. I'll say that. You can go video. You can go disgusting entertainment story. I'll let the chat catch up. What do you pick? Let's see. I know what you're picking. I'm getting it ready already. Okay. All right. Without even looking at the chat. Okay. Yeah. Wow. No, not Liddy. All right. Here we go. TJ wants film session. I kind of figured, how far behind is the chat? It's like, there's like a 25-second delay or something like that. All right. Here we go. Your video of the day. I think a lot of you saw this. This was actually, I saw this on John Lee's Twitter feed. He didn't send it to me. I just saw it. And when I saw it, it was a holy shit moment for me. Now, this is a very sad and depressing video, but it's also, to me, a funny video. Not because of the circumstances surrounding the lady and the man, but the third party in the video. Here, I'm going to play the video. You know how this goes. We'll watch it together, and then we'll discuss.
Would you please stop? Sir, I'm asking you to stop.
Please don't come close to me.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording me.
Please don't come close to me.
Please take your phone off.
Please don't come close to
And
me.
I'm taking a picture and calling the cops.
Please call the cops. Please call the cops.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Please tell them whatever you like.
God damn it, white girls. What? Watch the dog now. I'd like how she was a racist and then said, excuse me. But just keep an eye on the dog. Don't even watch the dumb white lady. Just watch the fucking dog.
I'm sorry, I'm going to ramble. And there's a man, African-American, he has a bicycle helmet. He is recording me and threatening me and my dog.
She's such a lying bitch. What a whore. But look at the dog.
Man, I am in such a hurt. He's recording me and threatening myself and my dog.
Look at the dog. Dog's like...
I'm sorry, I can't hear you either. I'm being threatened. Send the cops.
Please! He made me chuck my dog! Bro. This video on so many fucking levels. First of all, let's talk about this dumb bitch and the part where... Okay, so let's just start from the beginning. So obviously, if you don't know the backstory, this man is a bird watcher. He's an African-American man who goes to Ramble, which is in Central Park, and watches birds. And there's a rule, there's posted signs that say, please keep all dogs on a leash while you're in the park. So he walks by and he sees this dog and it's not on a leash. So he asked the lady to put the dog on the leash, and she obviously doesn't want to put the dog on the leash. Now, I'm not going to be stereotypical, but I will say this. A lot of my African-American friends don't trust dogs that ain't on a leash. And I'm not African-American. I don't trust dogs that ain't on a leash. But I guarantee you, any black people that I hang out with, if they see a dog, they're like, nope. Better put it on a leash. I don't, not happening. So all this dude wants is follow the rules. That's it. Put the dog on a leash. So he asked her, and now she's mad. Now watch as she approaches.
Would you please stop?
Okay, pause. Bitch, what are you doing to this dog? So the dog's laying there minding his own business. He's like, hey man, I'm chilling in the park. I don't have to wear a leash. Then she's like, that's it. I'm going to storm over there and threaten this gentleman. So what does she do? Picks the dog up and chokes the shit out of it and then drags it towards this man. Look at the dog. He's literally hanging by the collar. Now, look, all the black people are like, yep, true. Nope. Chris and Clarence are like, nope. Black people do not like dogs off a leash, period. Now, this woman is choking the shit out of this dog, and she's the one that's being aggressive going towards this man who is obviously standing in the walking path and wants this dog on the leash. Now, the crazy thing is, if you notice, if this dog would have been on the leash, this bitch wouldn't have had to choke drag it to go be aggressive. And that's exactly what she's doing. She's literally choke dragging this fucking dog.
Please don't come close to me.
Now, he was very nice. Ma'am, please don't come close to me. He didn't threaten her. He wasn't, yo, bitch, back up. He just said, please don't come close to me. And she did.
Ask me to stop recording you.
Please.
Sir, now, look, you know you're about to say some racist shit, so don't escalate it,
Come
okay?
close to me.
Okay, what is that? Why? What is that? Are you trying the old switcheroo where you're like, what's over here? Bam! And then you hit him with the other hand. What is this? Bam! What are you pointing at? I know this isn't a body camera. He's not that tall. I don't know what she's doing here. But also, is that yoga pants?
Sir, I'm asking
I think we know how that goes, right? Okay.
Please don't come close.
Now let's pause for the cause here, because lost in this little exchange, watch the fucking dog. It's still being choked.
Please don't come close to me.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording you.
Please.
Do you hear the fucking dog going? Listen, his front paws have not touched the ground since this bitch started choke dragging him to the sidewalk. But watch when she gets to the wall.
Please don't come close to me.
Right here.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording you.
Please don't come close to me.
Did you hear it? Sir, I'm asking you. The dog's like, bitch, you are about to kill me. Now she bum rushes old boy.
Please take your phone off.
Please.
Please pick your phone up. Please put your phone off. Like, what are you doing, lady? Nobody's, like, that's not intimidating. You just pointing? That's not, no one's scared of that shit.
Come close to
And
me.
I'm taking a picture and calling the cops.
Please.
I'm taking a picture and I'm calling the cops. Well, duh, because you have on yoga pants. Of course you're going to call the cops. That's what ladies in yoga pants do. They call the cops.
Please call
Now-
the cops. Please call the cops.
The dog is desperately wanting to go with this gentleman. He's like, sir, for the love of God, trip this lady and let me go free. This bitch is about to kill me. You can just look, the dog is just, he's desperate.
I'm going to tell them there's an African American.
Look at his tongue.
Please tell them whatever you...
Look at the dog's tongue hanging out. Now, here's the most infuriating part of this whole thing.
An American man threatening my life.
Please tell...
Okay. Hey, Jennifer, here's the problem with this. If she would have just said, I'm going to tell them that there's somebody in the park threatening my life, now you're just being dramatic. Okay? You're just being overly dramatic because he's been saying please, and he's just trying to protect himself from your stupid ass half-dead dog. What's crazy is that she had to just go straight up racist and be like, I'm going to tell him there's an African-American man. Well, at least she didn't say black. She didn't use the N-word. So, yay for half racism. But then she says, threatening my life. I don't really know what's worse. I know that the racism is the worst part of this. But in a lot of ways, I'm not so sure lying about this man threatening your life isn't as bad. What really is fucked up, though, is when you combine them. That's the shitty part. Now, you're basically just, using this man's ethnicity to try to get the cops to intervene because you fucking broke the rules? Pretty awful. Pretty shitty. Pretty shitty. Apparently her name is Amy. Amy lost her job. Amy deserves to lose a lot more than that for this bullshit. So now she says, so the dog's like, let go, bitch. He just punched her in the cooch. If you notice that, he just got a slick little Virginia punch right there. He's like, yo, back, like right here. Nope, not doing it. Now, the great thing about Amy is she's a polite racist. Because she was like, I'm going to call him and I'm going to tell him that there's a African-American gentleman who is threatening my life. Excuse me. Like, you don't, bitch, you just were racist. You don't have to be polite now. You don't have to excuse yourself to go make a racist phone call. Just go make your fucking racist phone call. Why are you excusing yourself? Now she makes room. Now she gives him 50 feet. Now she backs up so that she can take her mask off because you know what? She might be racist, but this bitch knows protocol. She knows the rules. I might be a racist, but I'm no coronavirus spreader. I'll tell you that much. You can label me a racist. You can label me a dog choker, but don't you dare say I tried to spread coronavirus because that is not true. So then she calls. Now the dog freaking out here is the best part of this fucking thing. This dog.
He's recording me and threatening me and my dog.
Okay, here's where it falls apart for Amy.
Sorry, I'm in the ramble, and there is a man, African American, he has a bicycle helmet. He is recording me and threatening me and my dog.
So she says there's a man, I'm in the ramble, there is an African American man in a bicycle helmet that is threatening me and my dog. Which is a goddamn lie, because all he did was want her to put the dog on a leash. But we already know that we've already established that it was bullshit about the saying African American. I don't. Is this dude on a bike? Because otherwise, why is he wearing a bicycle helmet? Because I don't see a bike in the shot. I don't know what that's about. If he's just maybe he's got a GoPro and he's recording on the bike helmet. I don't know. But that just seems like a weird thing to be walking around with a bike helmet on. I don't know. That's just weird. And I don't. Okay. Well, now the dog.
There is an African American man. I am in Central Park. He is recording me and threatening myself and my dog.
Now, who's really hurting this dog, bitch? Look at this. This dog is about to bite this hoe in the snatch. Like, this dog is so mad. He's like, look, he's literally like, bitch, I will bite you dead off in the snatch if you don't let me go.
He is recording me and threatening myself and my dog.
This is my favorite part. Now, listen to this dog. You ever had, like, if you're playing with a dog and you get it gets real rowdy and it, like, you're tussling, it's like, that's what this dog does because he wants this bitch to let go. He's like, literally, like, you are fucking choking me, lady. Listen to him.
There is an African American man. I am in Central Park. He is recording me and threatening myself and my dog.
Yo, this is so much to unpack. We have racism. We have animal abuse. We have fucking a dog trying to fight its owner. We have a black dude in a bicycle helmet with no bicycle. This is a lot of shit going on.
Sorry, I can't hear you either.
She's like, now she's just faking it. And the dog's like, now she's ratcheting it up because they're probably like, bitch, what? A black man in a bicycle helmet. Okay, you lost me on that. But where in the ramble? And you're just this calm? And she was probably like, oh shit, do I sound calm? He's threatening me! Oh my God. Immediately. What I love is that at this point they're going, where? She's like, I'm in the ramble. And they're like, where? She's like, I don't know. I don't know. And then do you notice what happened right there? Do you notice what happened? This whole time, Amy still hadn't put this fucking dog on a leash. And then as soon as you hear the click, watch what my man does. He just says, thank you. And he walks off because that's his fucking right. He don't need to stay there because he didn't do anything wrong. But as soon as that leash clicks on the dog, like a G, my guy goes, thank you. And walks off. Please send the cops. Now look, she's like, leash, click.
Thank you.
Yo, that is, whew. That's heavy, man. That's heavy. But literally, though, this dog, this poor, look at that. Who does this to their dog? Who does this? She probably goes home and open mouth kisses this dog on the face, too. Who does that to a dog? A racist lady, that's who. What did I miss in some of the chat? I've been biking lately and got chased by someone's chihuahua. Bro, you ran from a chihuahua? I got a GoPro 2 for my trips and helps with CYA. I ride a fat bike and I've wanted to, I could have squashed that tiny rat dog. Oh, I see. I thought you meant like, okay, yeah, I got you, Jimmy. I got you, Jimmy John. The tone change, Chris. It's very, white girls, boy, I'm going to tell you right now. Now, I was married to a white girl for many, many years, and now I'm married to a Hispanic woman. And I can tell you that white girls are really good at adding octaves to up the drama. That is a definite, as a white man, I can tell you that is a definite white girl trait. I've learned that, as you guys saw from the prom picture, I've learned that dating African American women, they don't their octave, their pitch doesn't get higher. They just get louder. So when a black woman is mad at you, she's gonna let you know. Okay? When a white girl gets mad, she's gonna let you know. And when a Hispanic chick gets mad at you, whether it's Puerto Rican, Mexican, Colombian, they get quiet. And you're fucked. So that was a definite 100% white girl move right there. That was all white girl. I mean, 1,000%. So yes, Latinas. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm supposed to say Latina. I say Hispanic. I don't know the difference. I know my wife is Latina and Hispanic, so she yells at me all the time. That's not what you're supposed to say. My bad. Okay. Don't woman explain that to me. All right. But yes, Latinas you have to worry about. Jennifer, tell me the truth. Pink Valkyrie, tell me the truth. Crystal, tell me the truth. If a Latina girl goes quiet, you're fucked. That's a fact. I know if my wife stops talking, I'm going to be stabbed in my sleep. I got to keep her active. I got to keep words. I don't even care what they are. I would rather her threaten to kill me than to not say anything. I'd rather her be like, I'm going to murder you in your sleep. Because if she's talking, she's just getting it out. But if she goes quiet, she's plotting. They're planning. And white girls will just, and then black girls get loud. So that's there. We've all learned something about women. So fly photo. I must be Irish Latina. Interesting. Tyler Stamper said, I hate people who don't leash their dogs. My dog is great with other dogs, but when he's on the leash and a dog that isn't runs up and feels threatened, it's not friendly, but I'm the bad person. Yeah, that I could see that. The whole thing is just follow the fucking rules, everybody. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Just follow the rules. Be cool. If you're supposed to have your dog on a leash, put your dog on a leash. This shit ain't that hard. Now, there was one more video I had. What time is it? 2:50. I don't want to get into this because we got 5 minutes left, and then we got to go to break, and then I got to get my man Kid Christopher Reid on the line for the second half of the show. That flew by. Man, that hour went fast. Now, I totally agree, Cowboy Trav. That was embarrassing for us white folks. Now, I did want to get to this story, and this is going to be disgusting. I shouldn't say way more. Yeah, I don't know. It's a different kind of disgusting. Here's what I'm going to warn you about. This is gross. It's really disgusting. And if you're at work, this is not a safe. This is a not safe for work conversation. So you need to put in your headphones or go in the car, go poop, take your laptop or your iPad or whatever it is you use when you poop at work, your phone, your watch, whatever. This is not a subject you want being heard from your cubicle, my mouth to your coworkers' ears. Okay? But a teacher, I should say, this couple, this teacher here, this teacher on the right is being sued for feeding her students cupcakes. Uh-oh. Chris Householder, I'm warning you, bro. Chris Householder said, I'm watching it out loud at work. I'm warning you. Okay. This lady is a teacher. Her husband, the man in the picture, was the head of SWAT in what parish in Louisiana? It doesn't say. Damn it, I can't find it. We know it was Walt and Clarence's people. This lady here made cupcakes for her students. And in those cupcakes, she put her man's semen. You guys make fun of me because I don't eat potluck at work. And I've always said, I've never seen your kitchen. You might have roaches. It might be dirty. I don't know. I'm not eating food that you've made that I didn't see you make. And this, more than any other reason, is why. Because you may be bringing cupcakes to the party. I'm not eating that. Yeah, Clarence. No, Crystal, the recipe did not call for it, but that is correct. That is correct, y'all. This nasty bitch right here. Nope, not that's slander. Oh, that's slander. This nasty hoe right here and this disgusting man, she let him jerk off into the cupcake mix, made the cupcakes, and then fed them to her students. How in the fuck? First of all, who does that kind of shit? I'm just amazed at the disgustingness of people. What I want to know is, how did anybody find out? Which one of these two bragged about making cupcakes and feeding them to kids? That's so fucked up. So apparently they were they were going through a divorce. And let this be a lesson to you. If you do nasty shit, it's coming out in a divorce. Even if the other one's going to get in trouble too. So apparently they were in a divorce and somebody said something at trial about, oh, well, you know what? David over there wanted to make cupcakes and feed them to the kids. And I was just like, whatever, I'm a baker, motherfucker. I'll deal with it. So we made cupcakes, but it was his fault. And then the court's like, yo, bitch, you can't be feeding those to kids. You're both under arrest. They both lost their jobs. They've both been arrested for it. And what's even worse is that they're up for other charges: rape, sexual battery, video voyeurism, mingling harmful substances. Yeah, coming in cake batter. I would say that's mingling harmful substances. Obscenity and producing child pornography. Apparently, they took a picture naked with a kid. These people are fucking awful. And I say don't even give them a trial. Just go ahead and put them in jail forever. And you know what? If something happens to them, I don't give a shit, because that's disgusting and these people are awful. So there's your entertainment news. Pretty awful. Okay, Chris Reyes. She's not available. She's in jail, you perv. That guy was the head of SWAT. Could you imagine? You're just hanging out and you see a guy, hey, I'm the head of SWAT for a Louisiana parish. And you're like, that's a good person. That's a good dude right there. No! That's a nasty motherfucker. That is a dude. Don't go over there for a birthday party. I'll tell you that much. No way. By the way, don't ever ask me to eat any of y'all's food. If I hadn't seen you make it, don't ask me about potlucks. None of that shit, because that's what happens. All right, we have to go. It is 2:56, guys. We're going to take a 5-minute break. That hour absolutely flew by. But, shut up, Richard. You did not have a cupcake in your hand. You probably had your penis in your hand getting ready to make a cupcake for yourself. Now, we're going to take a 5-minute break. And we're going to come back, and I'm going to have Kid Christopher Reid on the show. We're going to kick it for an hour, hang out. We're going to talk all kinds of shit. Do not go anywhere, Guys, 5-minute break. Go pee, get a beer, get something to drink, and come back. We're back shortly right after this. It's Barry on Deck. What is it about being with women that turns us into complete idiots when we go grocery shopping? What happens to us when we walk through those doors? Every dude in there is on the phone with his wife the whole time. Hey, they don't have bread. Aisle 1. I mean, I'll check, but I doubt it. I don't think that's... Hey, it's me again. Yeah, they don't have 2% non-dairy free-range milk. I don't know what you want. Just milk. Okay, I'll check, but I doubt it. Hey, it's me again. They don't have just milk, but they have Borden's. Well, I didn't know what the brand. Say that next time. Over here looking for just milk. Dumb. This is what my wife did to me. Like, I have an Android phone. My wife gave me her old iPhone so we can FaceTime at the grocery store. That's where I'm at in my life now. I look like a complete fool grocery shopping. When I get there, I'm like, okay, baby, I'm here. Let's go. You do this. You just tell me when to stop. You just tell me what you want. I'm just gonna go. You just say stop, I'm gonna go. You just what? Where? Down, where? Point down it, point at it. Point where? Here, here. Well, then you can come next time. That's my life now. And ladies, don't not answer your phone. We're screwed if you don't answer the phone. I'm not going home with the wrong shit again. I've made that mistake. I'll wait. I'll wait it out. I'm like Tom Hanks in Castaway. I don't give a shit. I'll just wait it out, grow a beard, pitch a tent, hanging out in the fruit section, drawing faces on cantaloupes. And I hope she calls, Wilson. I'm not going back without her shit, though. I'm not doing that. Because I bought the wrong thing one time. I bought those generic tampons. Those Equate tampons. Oh! I didn't know they were made of asbestos. I had no idea. That did not go according to plan. I can't believe so many of you stayed around. I love you guys so much. Here's what we're going to do. He was so gracious. He was so nice to stick through that. He said he's going to come back. I'm going to get this fixed. We've never used Zoom. We've never used Zoom on there. And he was trying to get, but he is, guys, the most amazing. So we're going to get it resolved. I'm going to bring it back. Yeah, I can. I'm a little sad right now, though, guys. This is a little depressing. I really had so much shit to talk to this man about, and I just spent 30 minutes trying to get the... You can't hear him now. Shut up. All right. Well, that was all fucked up. That didn't go according to plan. That was very cool of him. He's gonna come back. Oh, so distraught right now, and I'm even looking online. Look at this shit. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm just gonna show you guys. Look, I'm even looking at the damn Zoom thing, trying to figure out how to get it to work. But you know what? Fuck it. We'll do it live. Isn't that a trip that him and Bill Maher are like really good friends? Like best friends. The best. And I had so much shit that I wanted to ask him about. I wanted you guys to hear his thoughts on the basketball, but he's a huge fan of the Dixie Mafia. Like, he's infatuated with that. So I wanted to talk to him about that. I wanted to talk to him about hip hop and comedy. And boy, that I should have known at the last second. He was like, hey, can we just do Zoom? I was like, well, I haven't used it, but it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Well, that's on my dumb ass because I didn't get it figured out in time. And Zoom is pretty awful when it comes to this shit. Skype is so easy. So he told me, he said, look, we'll do it again next week. And we'll get Skype involved and we'll make it work. But see, Remy Carter in the chat. Remy's the executive producer of Barry on Sports on the Houston Sports Show. He does the whole thing. And he wanted me to use Zoom. And I told him Zoom sucks for live broadcasting. And I stand by that. Zoom can suck my whole entire butthole because it never works. And I missed some super chats because This was just a nightmare. Let me go back because, boy, I'm a little disheveled, guys. I'm a little off right now, and I apologize. I'm going to keep rolling here, though. Well, I'm going to give you till 4. Oh, don't worry. Daddy's not going anywhere, and I've got videos. Where's my super chats at? Boom. This is Virginia Buttonweed. No sound from Kid. Bradley Jackson said he's muted. I'm sorry, guys. That really hurts me deep down. Virginia Buttonweed said, ask of charity he supports. Will show appreciation. I'll do that. He's going to come back. Don't worry. We're going to get a full hour of him and it'll be fun. I promise you, we're going to get it fixed. You know, shit happens, but this is what happens when you're a one-man show. When you're new and you change platforms 10 minutes before, it happens. No big deal. We'll get it fixed. Yeah, Remy, I wish you could come up here, brother. I wish you could. All right, well, that didn't go according to plan. We'll deal with it. All right, here we go. I have another video for you guys. And in this video, I'm going to have to test this. I don't know. I got to figure it out. Yeah, I should do a shot, right? Here you go. Ah, boy. We'll do Jameson too. No, 97.5 didn't hack in. That's good shit. Okay. It's a little better now. We have had some of those remember the times. Yes, Total Dallas, we have. Remember that time I landed Kid from Kid and Play the 3rd week of my new show and no one could fucking hear him? You remember that time when you told everybody and then people showed up and he wasn't audible? And it wasn't his fault because he was on the other end. I was like, hey, we're having technical problems. Let's just keep going. He's like, oh, is it me? I was like, nah, bro. I can hear you loud and clear. It's not you. It's me, Kid. It's not you. It's me. I don't know what we're going to do. This really discombobulated me. I do know this. I was listening to XM Satellite on the way to go get the shirts today, and U2 came on. And I'm just giving you guys a fun fact, all right? We're not getting litty, PayPal Pete. This isn't the time to get litty. It's shitty, all right? I saw you too, Jennifer, get litty my ass. I'm fucking mad, and fuck you, Zoom, you fucking asshole. Zoom, you suck. I'm freaking out! All right, I'm good. Maybe if I had on a Dallas shirt. All right, you know what? Somebody banned Total Dallas from this shit. Now get out of here. Scram! I'm going to have to do like a test call or something. I don't know how I'm going to go live. I wish I had a bong rip. I would totally do that for sure. U2 has a song. In the Name of Love. I think it's called Pride in the Name of Love. And I don't know if you guys, if this happens, but I always get chills when I listen to that song. I do. When he, especially the last verse, when he's talking about, man, that fucking whiskey gave me the, especially in the last verse when they're talking about the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King. And the verse starts off, early morning, April 4th, shots ring out in the Memphis sky. And I always get the chills. And then he says, free at last. They took your life. They could not take your pride. That verse just, I mean, even now, it gives me the goosebumps, right? But it also drives me crazy a little bit because if you know the story of the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King, it happened at 6 p.m. in the evening. So in the song, it says early morning, April 4th. And that's just how they wrote it, right? They asked Bono about this. They were like, yeah, didn't the assassination occur in the evening time? And, shut up, Mike. I hate you so much. I know you can hear me, you jerk face. But they said, didn't it occur in the evening? And so he said, yeah, what he has to do is sometimes when they perform it, they couldn't go back and re-record it. It had already been released. But what they do is when they're performing, he'll change the words. Sometimes he'll sing early evening, April 4th, shots ring out in the Memphis sky. So I just, every time I hear that song, I get the chills. Then I think, wow, you really fucked that up. You made a great song and fucked it all up. Way to go, Bono. That's what you get for having one name. I don't trust anybody with just one name. If Pele, don't trust that guy. Bono, don't trust that guy. Sting, don't trust that guy. Kamala, don't trust that guy. Don't trust anybody. Karen, I don't trust that girl. I don't trust anybody with a single name. So if you just go by one name, you're untrustworthy. Wow. That's not true, Virginia Buttonweed. You are a liar. That is not. All right. You know what? I hate all of you. Sergio, you can suck my ass. All right? You dig. You kiss my ass, Sergio. All right. Do you guys, I'll tell you what. Do you want bonus lawn talk? Well, tough shit. You should have been nicer in the chat and you would have got extra lawn talk. We're going to do a video. This video is a Karen video, but I told you guys I'm sick of the Karen shit. We've got to stop calling them Karens. Just call them what they are, bitches. Okay? Yes, Travis, that should be a new I don't trust list. I'm actually making a part 2 to the animals. Okay, here's your video. I'm so distraught right now, guys. Wow. Is this really what we're doing? We're just gonna roast me, Clarence, and everybody else, huh? Madonna? No, I don't trust Madonna. Clarence said, just like the Texans, when it's time to perform, when stakes are high, Barry couldn't get it up. Listen, dude. It was, look, if you go out and change the game plan 10 minutes before kickoff, don't blame the Texans. Okay? We tried it. I could hear him just fine. I don't know what y'all's problem was. Erkerson says, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Okay, Barry, don't mess with Pele. He is the GOAT. Okay, he might be the GOAT, but that don't mean that I have to trust him. I don't have to trust him. All right, we're going to get this video. Let's go, guys. I got to get my shit. I got to bring this back together and produce a quality show. People are still watching. You guys are still watching. Here we go. Here's another video, a bonus video breakdown for the day. Check it out.
Krista, don't move up.
Come on.
You're sitting on her car.
I'm not sitting on her car. I'm leaning on it.
There's
Krista,
two spots open right there.
You really hate your life, don't you? To be hating
no, I
on
love
us.
my life, and I have my brand new grandbaby in there who we're trying to take for a walk.
Okay, get your grandbaby
Two
then.
spots right here.
Can you get off her car?
Ma'am, there's
Yes, you
Krista,
are.
Come on.
Two spots opening.
Get off her car.
There's two
This is
spots
your
opening
right
right
spot.
now.
Get off her car.
Please back up. Krista, this is your right spot.
There's two spots.
Just move.
Get in your damn car. Stop getting, don't sit on her car.
Wow.
Krista, don't move up.
What a bitch, right? I mean, this is going to sound so repetitive. And I don't want the white women in the chat to get upset about what I'm about to say. Or the white guys. But white women are not having a good run right now. Let's be real. White women, you are way off your game. You have got to chill the fuck out, white ladies. You have got to stop being bitches in public. There are phones now. You've always been bitches, right? Like there's a big segment of the white woman population that has always been a bitch out in public. But now there's phones capturing the shit. You've got to chill the fuck out, Karens. Mr. Gonzalez, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the super chat. Says keep your head up. I'm good. I mean, I'm gonna cry all night. But no, he'll be back. As long as he comes back, I'm fine. Well, but it's like, and I know kid, he'll come back. And I won't have to, I can focus on him and not be freaking the fuck out. So I'm good. But thank you, buddy, for the super chat. That's going to help me with counseling. Oh, all right, back to the video. White women, stop being bitches in public. Now, let's break this down a little bit here.
Come on.
You're sitting on her car.
I'm not sitting on her car and waiting.
Okay, first of all, lady, yes, you are. Look at your big ass. You have too much ass to pretend like you're not sitting on her car. We can clearly see your fat ass is sitting on the hood of that car. Now, if you're just standing there, then your ass had other ideas and decided to sit down. Your legs may be standing, but your ass is sitting, okay? Now, she's trying to be belligerent. What I don't understand is why don't they just floor it? Like, right? Look, bitch, if you're leaning on my car, that's your fault. I'm going. I would have given it gas right now and this bitch would have got ran over. For real. I would have just been like, I would have gone slow. I would have given her a chance to get out of the way. But about 2 miles an hour, I would have gone into that parking spot. Don't sit on the hood of my car with your big ass. Now, she definitely has the parking lot attendant haircut. This is definitely a woman that stands on parking lot patrol and says, we were here first, that's our spot. That is exact. When she went to Fantastic Sam's to get her hair cut, she walked in and they said, oh, hey, Sharon. Huh? Who's making new names? They walked in. She said, let me get the that's my parking spot special. And they were like, have a seat, Sharon. That'll be $4. And then they cut her hair like that. And now she's out saving the world one free parking spot at a time. Now,
Two spots open right there.
here's where it all falls apart for Sharon. And she thinks, look at me, I'm a bad bitch, right? She's like, I stopped these stupid bitches cold in their tracks. I sat on the hood of their car and they ain't going nowhere. And I'm going to get my baby girl and my granddaughter are going to get that spot and these dumb hoes can't do shit about it. But then,
Sitting on her car and leaning on it.
look in the background. She's like, I'm not leaning on it. Y'all ain't getting this spot. And then look what happens. Oh, what? Another spot opens up. Oh, fuck. Sharon didn't see that coming, did you? Now you look like a dumbass, Sharon.
Spots open right there.
Yeah.
You really
Sharon.
hate your life, don't you? To be
Look, now they're just like, all right, let's get this bitch. Because she just looks like a fucking idiot. Because another spot opened
I
up.
life and I have my brand new grandbaby in there who we're trying to take for a walk.
okay.
I love my life. No one gives a fuck about your grandbaby, Sharon. Why did you need to bring that up? I love my life, and I got a brand new grandbaby in the car. No one gives a shit. Why don't you go get in the car and hang out with your grandbaby and stop sitting on the hood of my car, preventing me from parking because I got a shit and I need to go into this Walmart and take a Duke, okay?
Your grandbaby then.
Spots right here.
Can you get off her car?
Ma'am, there's
Yes, you
I, now, I'm not on her car. Typical Sharon. Typical Sharon. Also, I want y'all to peep something here. Look at that. Now, it's not yoga pants, but it's capri blue jean pants. If anyone's going to parking lot watch, it's going to be somebody in capri blue jean pants with those tennis shoes and ankle socks. Because no one wears ankle socks anymore. We all wear the no-show socks or we just rock tube socks like a normal person. But not Sharon. Sharon's on parking lot patrol and her ankles get hot. So she's got to have on her ankle socks and her blue jean capri pants. Now, here's where the girls start to get their gumption because they're like, fuck this hoe. There's too many spots. And she knows she's wrong. At this point now, she knows she's wrong.
you are.
Come on.
two spots opening.
Get off her car.
There's two
This is
spots
your
open
right
right
spot.
now.
Get off her car.
Please back up. Krista, this is your right spot.
There's two spots.
Now, here's where Sharon is just now, she doesn't want to admit that she fucked up. Because there's already a spot open that Krista, the daughter of the mother of the granddaughter, the grandbaby that we're taking for a walk. But you ain't walking, you're driving. But this is now, it's opened up. But she can't bail now. She's got to stick to it.
Get in your damn car.
Look, she's like, well, I didn't expect that one to leave. Now I'm mad. I look like a fucking fool.
Don't sit on her car.
Let's see what's on the shirt here. Let's see what Sharon's rocking. Oh, is this a fucking live, laugh, love shirt? Oh, fuck the irony. What is that? I just see laugh. Oh, that says laugh loudly. Oh, Sharon, we're laughing so loudly at your outfit and your haircut and laugh loudly forever. Oh, no, you're on TikTok, Sharon. It's forever. It is forever. Bye, Sharon. We're going to miss you, you dumbass. Wow. Listen, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm really not. But white women, let's just you and I talk for a minute. Seriously, you guys have to chill the fuck out in public. Please. White ladies, calm down. Stop doing dumb shit, okay? Put your dog on a leash. Let people barbecue, sell their lemonade, park in a parking spot. Just chill out. Okay? It's not worth it. You're going to end up on the internet. Millions of people are going to hate your guts and call you Karen, even if your name is Sharon or Darren or Farron. I don't know what else rhymes with Aaron. Aaron rhymes with Aaron, you dumbass. All right, I'm a little disheveled. But calm down. Live your life. Live, laugh, love loudly forever. Okay? Do what your shirt says, Sharon. What does this say? Total Dallas. Pretend the rest of us are not here, white women, and listen to Barry. Now, listen, Captain the Cowboy. She didn't have cankles. All right, let's get that straight. I will say this for Sharon. Her ankles were pretty well shaped. That's a fact. If I can go back here. Let's just fast forward. If we can get an ankle shot here. Because you guys are dissing her ankles. Those weren't cankles. Now, I realize that her ass sticks out as much as her belly. But you know what? I'm headed in that direction too. So that's why I didn't make fun of her gut. Because there, by the grace of God, go I. What I did want to take a look at, though, is let's peep these ankles. Now, see? You guys are wrong. These are not cankles. There's some pretty sweet definition. That's why she wears capri pants and ankle socks, because she knows that nothing else on her may be okay. She may not be happy with the way she looks anywhere else, but goddamn it, Sharon loves her ankles, and she's going to show you. I mean, it's right there. You can clearly see. She's not showing, I mean, she is showing some arm, but that's just a t-shirt. But she's clearly proud of her ankles. And I'm sorry, friends, that's not cankles. Those are legit ankles. Her ankles look too high. It does look like she pulled her ankles up to her shin, Chris. It very much so. Like, that looks like an ankle bone, like midway up her shin. I don't know what's happening there, Sharon, but you may want to have that looked at. Good times. All right. There's your video breakdown. Trying to see what else I had on the schedule. I wasn't planning on going an hour and a half solo. Here's one thing. Okay, now you guys know who Elon Musk is, right? The guy that invented the car. And he invented electricity, and he invented the electric car. Well, Elon Musk named his baby something weird, and now people are wondering why he named his baby something weird. If you look at this, this is what Elon Musk named his kid. The real sainty asked, what did you name your baby? And Grimes, who is Elon Musk's partner, wife. Oh, they're husband and wife. Said that they announced that their baby's name was XAEAXII. Actually, it was X, whatever that AE symbol is, A-12. Okay? Now, they were told that they couldn't have numbers in a name. You can't have the number. That's why Ocho Cinco had to spell out Ocho Cinco. He couldn't have 86 in there. So they were told it couldn't be XAEAX12. So they went with XII to make it 12. And then they were asked, well, how do you pronounce that, Grimes and Mr. Musk? Which is, if you think about the last name Musk, probably not the best choice of names. But Grimes said it's just X, like the letter X, and then AI. Like how you say the letters A and then I. So that whole name is XAI. XAI? XAI. Yes, Sergio, this is the Tesla dude we're talking about. Now, Elon Musk said, no, the way you pronounce it is that little A and E combined together is pronounced ash. So this is Xashi. Bro, you got all this money. You got all this money, all this fame, and you named your kid Xashi. That ain't right. By the way, yeah, Ocho Cinco is 85. Okay, my bad, Sandoval. All right? I don't know Italian. Forgive me. Xashi 12. God, I thought Northwest was fucking stupid. Congratulations, Elon Musk. You beat everybody at something else too. The stupidest baby name on the planet. All right, shut up, Sandoval. What is Cinco is 5? Shut up. Okay, I got it. Listen, this has been a nightmare. I'm out. Oh my God, you guys, I hate you so much. Oh, look, Ocho Cinco doesn't translate to 86. I gotta go. You guys, this is you. You're right, Roland. He did say fuck these kids and these stupid ass names. Northwest was bad enough. Elon wins though. I'm out. I'm gonna go drink. I'm gonna give me this goddamn Jameson. I'm gonna do this now. X-Ashy, yes, Pink Valkyrie. That's what I said. I said that they named their baby X-Ash. X-Ashy. Thank you, Sandoval. I love you too. I guess. I don't know. I'm hurting right now, guys. Okay? I'm fucking hurting. All right. Tomorrow on the program, I don't even know who my guest is. This is how messed up. Okay. So I did book the rest of the week out. Happy to report Alan Adams, who is a absolutely hilarious comedian, is joining me tomorrow on the program. So Alan Adams will be here tomorrow. Wednesday, Grady Pruitt, another fantastically hilarious comedian, will be joining me. And then Friday, my friend, my pal, you may have seen him on America's Got Talent. Do you remember a year or two ago, the guy that did all the Star Wars voices on America's Got Talent? He wore the Star Wars suit. That's Greg Morton. And that dude is fucking hilarious. And he's a friend of mine. Whoops, let me get that name. There's another one. And he is going to be on the show on Friday. So Alan Adams tomorrow, Grady Pruitt on Thursday, Greg Morton on Friday. 3 comedians. We're going to have a great time. Next week, I'm going to have Kid back with working audio. And check this out. Next week, Chef Machete's going to return. And he and I are going to cook live during the second hour. And hopefully, we'll have some fucking audio. All right, guys. I love you all so much. Thank you for sticking through that debacle. I'm very sorry that happened. Trust me, no one is more upset about it than me. But we're going to get through it. And I thank you all so much for being here. I want to thank Christopher Reid for joining me and being a fucking absolute stud about it and not be like, man, what? Man. Salt of the earth dude, man. Shout out to Kid. We're going to have him next week. He already committed it. I still love you too, Aaron. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is Barry on Deck. Tomorrow, Alan Adams, tune in. We're going to have some fun, more videos, more crazy shit. Working audio, it's all going to be there. Barry on Deck, guys. Go tell a friend. Get them to subscribe. Appreciate you guys. And he's making a YouTube video!